I mean, look at this, and I totally understand why they say that Bologna is like a small city that truly has it all. Hello from Bologna, Italy. It's Thursday morning today, and it's such a lovely day with nice weather, the sun is out, and I thought what better way to start this Thursday with exploring the most popular sites here in Bologna. So, with that being said, I've gathered some leaflets with lots of information about the history of Bologna, the city itself, and also about the most popular sites. So far, we've been walking around Bologna, of course, in the last couple of days, but we haven't done any really sightseeing yet. And I thought it would be so much fun to take you along with me and explore together today. So I'm super excited to see what Bologna has to offer, learn more about the history and about the city itself. And I mean, with Bologna, there's only one right place to get started with this adventure. It's literally the most perfect time to start and go out exploring because it's still nice, fresh, but the sun is already shining. And later this day it's actually gonna be 31 degrees, so this is the perfect time to get started.
Trying, only crying, a time or two.
It's only right that we start off with the place that showcases the 3000 years of history perfectly here at the Piazza. At this square alone there's already so much history to explore. We're going to start off with the Fountain of Neptune and after that head over to the Basilica and also see if we can get inside with the opening hours. But it's truly already so mesmerizing. I think Bologna is one of the prettiest cities that I've seen so far. And I love all the history and the colorful houses and it's just amazing.
Telling myself somehow we will make it through. I believe you and me, we're gonna be fine. Been saying maybe we should just be friends. All this hope like knots of rope has made a mess in between.
There is only one thing to say and that is beautiful. It was so serene and peaceful and it's a must visit when coming to Bologna. It's also free to visit, so there's really no reason to don't go inside as well. The only thing to keep in mind is that you dress appropriately, otherwise you can also rent disposable clothing at the front door. And keep in mind the opening hours because there is a specific time slot during the afternoon that they are closed. But besides that, it's a must to go there and it was definitely a highlight so far of Bologna. Let's head over to the towers next as it's such a staple here in Bologna. And I also have the idea that they change every time, so let's check it out together.
Everything that we had, we realized it wasn't all that bad.
By complete accident, we stumbled upon a library. Unfortunately, it's not open for tourists, but there's also another part of this building that you can't visit with a tour, but you need to make a reservation. But still, it's absolutely stunning. It's such a surprise and wow. I mean, look at this, and I totally understand why they say that Bologna is like a small city that truly has it all. And this is also one of the best things of today's video, or just exploring and sightseeing in general, is although you have like a list of things you want to see, you really don't know what you can expect. So this is the best surprise.
Believe that we're coming undone. Getting over our fears.
One of the most fun aspects of staying in Bologna so far, besides of course the delicious food, has been actually exploring the history. Although we haven't really done any sightseeing yet, as we're doing today, you still feel the energy and the history just walking around Bologna itself, and it's been incredible. Overall, I'm a big lover of history in general. It is also one of my interests, and being able to stay in a place that is filled with 3,000 of years of history is just like almost like a gift. It's absolutely amazing. So if you're a history lover yourself, I would highly recommend checking out Bologna in Italy. Of course, there are lots of tourists, but I think you still really feel that authentic Italian feeling. I'm just really excited and grateful to be here, and I can't wait to explore the next highlight. The next site is actually one that we're already exploring this whole video, and that is the Porticos. The Porticos date back all the way to the 13th century, so they have a long history, and they're long as well, with the 38 kilometers all scattered across the city. They were built and paid by all different kind of families, and back in the days they were mostly used for trading and markets, but now as sidewalks, and you also see a lot of restaurants housed under it. So it's a perfect way to hide from the sun, because it can get pretty hot here with 36 degrees. My favorite thing about the Porticos is that you have so many different structures and how they look and the colors, and some of them also have art on the ceilings. So it's not only useful like for shading of the sun, but it's also just pretty to look at and see all the different ones throughout the city. During our chats and walking under the porticos, I've actually gotten quite hungry. I also haven't had any breakfast yet, which is my mistake. But it also gives me the perfect reason to head over back to the historical center and to check out a specific area where you find lots of different food stalls, fresh food, restaurants, but also the mercados, one of the highlights here in Bologna as well. And I mean, Italy is already popular for its kitchen, but Bologna is actually called the food capital of Italy. So it must be good. Let's head over there. Stumbled across this amazing bookstore. They also have some kind of food, and although it's not maybe like an historical highlight, it is in a very cool building with architecture. It's definitely worth checking out, so if you come across it, I would definitely hop inside and take a look around. This is literally the cutest. But enough about books and shopping. It's time to go further along with the food. As you can see, I'm back home and I had such a lovely time today. It was amazing to go out sightseeing, see some of the most famous spots here in Bologna. And of course, with just this morning, I probably didn't even see half of the city. I mean, there are so many like hidden spots that sometimes we see when walking around, and there's still so much more to see and to explore. But this is it for this video. I hope you had a lovely time with me today. I did. Let me know if you would like to see maybe a second part of the sightseeing or any other kind of video. Of course, there's coming a lot more content here in Bologna still. But yeah, definitely let me know in the comments or if you have any questions. Thank you so much for joining me today on this lovely day. I hope to see you at the next one. Bye!